The planet we know the most about is our home planet Earth. We can observe many geological traits, and we have evidence about how many of these traits were formed. We can see canyons and deltas. We can see craters and volcanoes. We can see similar things on Mars: canyons, deltas, craters, and volcanoes are all familiar to us. We can also see areas on Earth that are Mars-like. One such place is in the deserts of Utah near a small town called Hanksville. Geologists and archaeologists have found a treasure trove of fossils and ancient geological structures. The Dinosaur Quarry, designated as a national monument in 1915, has yielded fossils from hundreds of animals and provides a number of rock formations that reveal a geological record of Earth history covering billions of years. One such type of formation, called inverted channels, are particularly rich in microfossils. These formations were formed when the sediments and stream beds became concretized as the water dried up. Then, being harder than the stream banks, these beds became ridges as the banks eroded away. This erosion exposed a geological record that can be sampled with little or no digging, thus providing excellent sampling sites. These beds, as they dried, provided microorganisms a refuge as the climate changed from wet to more arid. These organisms had time, tens of millions of years, to adapt from being surface dwellers to inhabiting sedimentary pores. This allowed them to exist for several millennia longer than many other organisms and prolonged the existence of life in this area. This rich source of microorganisms that outlived their contemporaries by tens of millions of years piqued the interest of some scientists at the Mars Society, so much so that they constructed the Mars Desert Research Station earlier this century in this area. This area is also well known by some scientists at NASA that had input into the mission goals for the Mars Science Laboratory and the rover Curiosity. Curiosity landed in Gale Crater on August 6, 2012, with the intent of looking for evidence of life on Mars. Most likely this evidence will be in the form of chemical signatures in the rocks. Gale Crater has many inverted channels, and these inverted channels may provide some of the best sampling sites on Mars for the same reasons they are excellent sites on Earth. The rock layers have been exposed, so there would be little or no excavation needed, and they may have provided a habitat that prolonged the existence of life far beyond the life in other areas.